Previously on Clashcast. We're also going to get Rig on our podcast, and we're going to do a menage a trois.
That means three dicks.
Yep, three Pekkas.
Oh, yeah!
My castle stands at the end of it all. With strength in numbers, should one of us fall.
Hey, you're listening to Clashcast. My name's Rob, and I'm here with Scott.
What's up?
This week we're here with Rigoletto. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good, man. Rigoletto is one of our co-leaders in LexCorp.
And
right.
a co-host on Clashcast.
And a co-host.
Yeah, thanks for letting me put shows up on here. It's a
Yeah,
lot
man.
of fun.
It's been good.
I like doing it.
I really like it.
Do you like it? Do you like it a lot?
I love talking, so I'm glad you guys had me on because I'm going to talk. In fact, tell me to shut up when you have to because I get nervous talk. Do you guys get like that, or you got to keep talking?
I get nervous quiet.
Okay.
So,
Well, then you and I will
Nervous
get
shits.
along.
I shit my pants when I get nervous.
all right, so what are we talking about this week?
I got a couple of things, but it depends on when you want to talk about it. I want to talk about baby kittens, our war with them, and I think it's time we got to open up. We got to talk about what's going on with our Town Hall 8 guys in our clan and some of the struggles we're going through.
Yeah, I think this whole dragon go wee wee Town Hall 8 deal is worth talking
Didn't
about.
we just do that though?
No, you just had a fit about it today. We haven't talked about it.
I thought we kind of did that last episode.
No, I mean we talked about it. I was talking about how it's a viable thing, and you don't think it is. So I think we should talk about that.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, we haven't talked about that. We've had some losses in the last couple of weeks, and
It's because we try not to
It's-
talk about that shit.
we have one loss on our war record right now.
What?
let's talk about it.
The war log
Well,
only
fuck it.
shows one loss.
Oh, okay.
So that was
Yeah, that's
last.
all we're going to count then.
Yeah, but that loss is because of some. I think we're outgrowing our town halls, and it's starting to show.
What do you mean by outgrowing?
Well, like when I maxed out Town Hall 8 and then I went into Town Hall 9 on the war list, it put me way up higher than I was used to. I was used to being like ranked 13th on the war list, 14, and then I shot up to like 7th, and I think even at one point I was like 6th.
Yeah.
And it just kind of lines you up in a different spot, and I was having trouble with that. I think some guys are also having trouble as they get bumped up on the war ladder.
Yeah, and it kind of puts you in that situation where you're rating someone out of guilt. You feel like you can't go lower to where your troop level really is because you feel like you're letting the clan down. I
Right.
think that what we're doing is shooting ourselves in the foot. I don't think we really need to look that we climbed up because we're upgrading. I think we need to look at still where is the 3-star? Where are we going to be closer? Because me switching to go wipe's not really working for me either. And I'm 2-starring a lot, which isn't really good at a Town Hall 8 level. Because we need the 3 stars out of every Town Hall 8, every Town Hall 7. But I think our pride's really making us go higher than we need to go, and we need to go a lot lower because the top 10 can clean the top 20. So why not have everything else just focus on the below?
Well, I mean, you say that top 10 can clean the top 20, but I totally agree, Rig. Like when I went to Town Hall 9, I jumped up really high too, and it didn't make any sense because that's why going against your equal doesn't make any sense really, because your ranking in your clan is based on your defense, not your offense. So
No, that's untrue. It's
I think
your
it's
offense,
ranked also
too.
on your heroes too.
no, because
it's-
when I went to
it's-
Town Hall 9 and I got expos, that's the only thing I had that was different, and I got bumped up a lot higher. And my
well,
I
obviously,
didn't even
that's
have
a pretty strong defense, though. If you would have done a couple of troops too, you probably had the same results.
But what I'm saying is I got bumped up before I even did any troop stuff, before I had my queen or anything.
Right, because you added expos to the mix.
That's what I'm saying. It's more based off defense and not offense. But like,
I don't know how true that is.
but Rig right now is ranked number. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Rig in our current war is ranked number 7, and I'm ranked number 10. So
Yeah, I shot up way high because I think because my walls were maxed and a lot of guys that were Town Hall 9 that didn't have walls maxed, I just passed them all up.
well,
So that's
you've
my
also
guess.
you've also got
Well, I think walls count the smallest amount in the Matrix.
walls definitely count the smallest, but you have all your bombs upgraded and I don't.
That counts a lot because when I did mine for the first time on Illness, I actually jumped up like 3 slots just from doing 2 or 3 bombs at once. I did nothing else.
Yeah. I'm trying to like slowly get to them now because I just been dumping everything into my expos trying to get those up in my dark elixir drills. But the
And that's what sucks is because, you jump up that high and you go from being a really strong Town Hall 8 player to a really weak Town Hall 9 player because you're matched up with guys that have the expos and, your troops can't handle expos sometimes. I run into trouble with the expos.
yeah, that's why I'm a big fan of the go wipe attack, especially at upper Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I think my first week is Town Hall 9. You guys even told me to calm down because I was trying to fight across. I still had Town Hall 8 in my mind, but when I would go out there and attack, I was having the hardest time trying to get stars. So I feel for like the whole clan and for anybody that's listening that is transitioning from a new Town Hall, because you don't transition all the time. You can stay at Town Hall 8 for like 5-6 months.
Well, I think the transition from 8 to 9 is probably the hardest transition in the game because you're going from air attacks with your drags and your rage to going to the ground on unlimited troops and then jumping to 9. And then you have to do that because you can't really use the balloons and your minions in a war and count on that being a 3-star like you can with drags before you get to the graduation day or whatever on Town Hall 8. Because I agree, when you get close to Town Hall 8 being completely done, we're so high up in the war map, and I think maybe that's more our problem than anything else, is we're really trying to stay so close to our number instead of going down lower and letting the upper guys handle it. I think because of that, it's just such a paradigm shift in how we have to fucking play the game. That's why we're screwing up, is we're flipped upside down.
Yeah, I agree, and also the Lunion thing. I can see that as I don't really see that as a really good war.
Exactly, great for farming, but
It's great for farming, or it's great for trophy pushing because it's you can get a solid
it's a
2-star.
It's a 3-star on a Town Hall 8, but against a 9, I can't see it.
Yeah,
You know what?
Successful. I mean, I'm
what
sure there's
sucked?
people who do it all the time. I'm sure there are, but I don't see it for me.
I got suckered by some YouTube videos. I was watching a lot of the Town Hall 10s get 3-starred with Lava Lunion, and I figured, well, if it's strong for that, it should be strong for war. But it didn't work out that way when I attacked, and I'm not going to try it again. I don't know if there's anyone out there that uses Lava Lunion in war, but for me right now, I'm not using it. It's not effective for me.
my girlfriend uses it. She's pretty good at it, but the bases that we're using it on are, it's fine just to get 2 stars on. You know what I'm saying? Like the upper Town Hall 9s and stuff, you're probably not going to 3-star anyway, and you don't probably need to. 2 is plenty.
I disagree.
Well, for our clan that we're in, usually the upper Town Hall 9s, you don't have to worry about 3-starring.
Yeah, I mean, but every attempt at war is to 3-star. So I think
But at some
What we're
point, it's
s-
unrealistic.
what we're
It's not
seeing
really
right now, though,
unrealistic with a Town Hall 9, though. But I guess if your Town Hall 9s are going against other Town Hall 9s, it's
That's what I'm saying.
It's a flip of the coin a little bit, but the Town Hall 10s should be able to wipe out the Town Hall 9s. So that's what's cool about having 2 attacks each. The top 5 can wipe out the enemy's top 10. You know, if you play it that way, and then everyone else can have easier match. As long as you got a strong top.
Well,
You guys
I mean,
really
like,
want to talk about that.
for right now, I think, I don't know, tell me if you guys think that I'm wrong. I just think that us as a clan, we're watching all our guys try to figure themselves out again. Because we've all been playing now for like 6 months. So we're watching a lot of new strategies come up, and people are trying new things. In fact, some people are even getting bored with doing drag rage attacks, which I agree. After a while, you want to try something else. So I think that's just kind of like where we're at. It's just that transition that we're going through. I think that's what's so cool about the game, though, is that there's so many different variables to the game that everyone's always trying to figure stuff out. You know, there's no code to crack. You just gotta like play smart. Like sometimes you can't just spam all your troops at once and then hope for the best. Sometimes you gotta, you know, play the clock, you know, and keep hitting the base until you know that you're gonna get the 3 or at least get the 2. And I'm learning that too, because even in my normal raiding, when I'm trying to farm, I'm realizing that it's a lot more challenging to get the 50% than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So I have to play a little more smarter.
Yeah, playing a little more smarter.
I'm smarter.
So what do you want to talk about with this last war we had, baby kittens?
We usually don't get a lot of trash talk when we're in a war, but we did have a clan that decided to call us out. So for doing so, I'll give them a shout out because it was kind of funny. And they have taken down their message, I think about halfway through the war.
They took
Hey,
down
Scott, do you remember what it said? It said something like, give us
I remember
give us
it
the
exactly
win.
almost. It
What did it
says
say?
Exactly, almost.
it's it's exactly almost how
He's
it
smarter
is
too.
specifically. All right. It said something like exactly enjoy your loser's loot if you give us the win, smiley face. And then it was talking about our guy 86, because he said his base said fuck cats, his like stump base.
Yeah.
So they said,
Oh yeah.
you will receive a promotion if you take out their number 8, or if you 3-star their number 8. And you see these fucking clan of clearly weirdos, because they're in a clan called Baby Fucking Kittens. That dude said fuck cats. Well, that's fucked up, man. Hey Steve, can you believe that guy said fuck cats? I cannot believe that. Fuck that guy. How about fuck him? If you get 3 stars, you can have Elder for free. No, bitch, you earned it. You 3-starred that guy that said fuck cats. Baby kittens. They're the weirdest clan ever, because you know they're taking that shit serious. Getting their baby kitten on, like cleaning each other and shit.
I was thinking of
Purring.
that. I was thinking of that that kitten meme where there's a gun to a little kitten. He's got his arms up. So that's what I thought. There's nothing very threatening about them. Oh, don't forget to mention they're a feeder clan. They have
To the big cat,
Big Cat's clan, whoever they are.
which I'm not sure if Big Cat is like a person or
You know what their number one rule is? If you go to
no
the
cussing.
Big Cats, no cursing.
I see that now.
That's a big rule that we have.
Yeah, no cursing.
I can't stand it. But what?
So, anyways, to finish up that, baby kittens, they were defeated, and then they took their message down. And Scott put up your a message in response to theirs, and I wrote something afterwards. I don't know if you saw it, but I just said, "Congrats, guys! You made the podcast." So
I'm really pissed off about that war because I didn't get all my war loot.
How?
I I came in late and everyone was already like 3-starred. So the only person left to gain viable stars from was number 4.
Oh, so you had to go low.
No, I went high. And
And it didn't work.
I thought I had it worked out. Shit just didn't go right when I executed it, but yeah, it just went wrong. I can't remember now exactly the replay, but
Did you feel dirty going for war loot?
I wasn't going for war loot. I was going for a star.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get any stars, but I thought I could get the town hall.
Rig shaking his head.
No.
I mean, I was struggling a little myself. I usually get my war loot, on both attacks, and on the last couple of them, man, I've been messing up, man. I only got like half the war loot, so it's been affecting me in building my base.
Yeah. This war is good though.
Not for me.
Well, not for you, unfortunately.
Hey, my wars only suck on podcasts, just so we know.
This war doesn't suck. We're kicking ass.
No, mine. My individual warring on podcast days suck. Well, that was annoying.
You play with sound?
I can't stand that shit.
Well, I had
have
it
to
up
keep
so I
it
could
off.
listen to the fucking Mr. Belvedere theme song a minute ago, bitch.
I was just wondering because I'm trying to figure out how many people play with sound because I don't. I wonder how
hate
much
it.
I missed. I just hate hearing all the noise.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, those
I wish they
archers
had
being shot,
better.
Yeah, it sounds like the archers are in a tennis match.
It does sound like that. You hear 'em? I'm being raided right now. It's not working out.
It's like a kung fu movie.
They got 20% on me so far. All right, 21. I think they're giving up. They got 12 wizards left, but I think they said fuck it. Yeah, they said fuck it. So I got 22 trophies.
Where are you sitting right now? Oh, you're in Masters.
Uh,
That's sweet.
2751.
Yeah, that's...
And I was down to like 70 trophies last week. I went bottom feeding. It took me a while to get back up.
Oh, I was just gonna say, have you noticed how many guys have been climbing into Crystal?
I know you're up there.
Well, not just me anymore. I mean, there's probably about a dozen of us that
Storm
are.
Riders up there.
Yeah, and if you count up all of the gold ones that are in
Or
our clan, we're probably about half of the clan now. Could reach Crystal, which is pretty cool.
Well, everyone could.
Not me.
Your crystal.
Me? I'm in silver.
What the fuck?
I'm always down there, dude. I can't hang on to loot up in Crystal.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
My main account, though, I'm back up at 2,900. I made it all the way. Let me see real quick. So far, my highest I've been is 3,006 trophies.
And you gotta get to 32, right?
Yeah. So I made it all the way to Masters 1. But then I just had a couple bad attacks in a row, and I got some, just been hitting hard with like strong go wee wees and stuff. So I've lost a bunch of trophies. I was actually down to 2,800, and I climbed back up to 29. But I'm still struggling with it. I don't know if I want to stay up here anymore, man. It's tough.
Because of people coming after your loot or just
I don't
annihilating you.
I don't even have any loot. I'm just I'm spending it as soon as I have it. I
need to find a sweet spot for loot.
Now my other 2 accounts, I'm like swimming in loot right now because they're both lower. So I keep.
Yeah, my
all
Get Up Kids is doing good. I actually just upgraded my very last defense, so I just have Hogs. I think hogs. No, how far can hogs go at Town Hall 8?
4.
4?
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, I got those to do for a little bit. And Valks, my heal spell one more time, and my walls, and I'm out.
Rig, did you max out your hogs for Town Hall 8?
No. I was on the fence
I
because
thought you were a purist,
I-
man.
well, I should have. I'm so ashamed. No, the reason why is because I don't use them. And then I heard so much about the nerf on hogs that I just figured they were useless. But I have changed my mind since then.
They're
I've
definitely
been
not
reading some
useless.
stuff that hogs have not been nerfed, or at least the way people think they are, and that they're very good to use.
They're just
for
not good
wars.
for war, I don't think.
Well, for pulling.
For yeah, as a tool, but not as like your main
Right.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. They're more of a utility on the field for pulling clan castles and stuff like that. But so you'd kind of use them like loons, I guess, to the same effect. They cost the same as a loon, so I'm
I feel
gonna
like they're
I'm gonna
cheaper.
upgrade them.
And they're definitely faster to make, so.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, if you're, let me see, will a loon lure a Valk? I don't think it will. I think you're better.
Yeah, I don't know all those rules. So an air troop won't lure a ground troop?
If it's a strict ground troop, I don't think it'll lure barbs or Valks or giants or Pekka or Golem or anything else you've got in there.
It's got to be something that can be able to shoot it. I don't know if that's true or not, but
It's
it'd be
true.
interesting to find out.
It's for real, dog.
The things I learned.
That's why if you watch any videos on high level town hall tenant war attacks, they usually bring in like 2 to 5 hogs for the pull, because I guess that'll pull everything.
Do you lure in your attacks?
I know that we've had a lot of discussion about clan castle pulling, so I don't want to do it again. But I mean, I think that there is a level of play that you have to, and I'm not sure exactly where that level is, because lightning spell seems to work, but I'm noticing more that I've seen some videos on queen pulling. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. But I guess one of the new tricks to do is, instead of pulling the clan castle, is you're trying to get the heroes out, or at least taken out before your attack. I've seen some videos on
it. You can't
it.
pull heroes anymore. They grounded them. They chained them down.
I don't. Not the way they did in the past. But what you do is, on a war attack, you'll see guys that are actually directing their attack not towards the clan castle, but towards like the queen base, so that she gets alerted, and then they have a special troop combination that they'll use to take her out. Have her get stuck on the golem, like stuff like that.
Yeah, she is the biggest bitch as far as getting the town hall is concerned.
Oh, she's frightening. And in Town Hall 9, she's like the one thing that I look at when I'm studying the war base now, is where the Archer Queen is set up.
I just hate how the troops, your king or a Pekka could be right there at the town hall, just getting ready to smash it, and then they do a 180-degree turn and go straight to her or the king even, and then they get taken out. It's like having the king and queen by your town hall, I think, is pretty crucial as far as defense goes, because it sucks
Absolutely.
to attack that way.
Because as soon as you finally make it to the core, it's like, oh yeah, I got to take care of this first, and
Yep.
all the rest of your shit gets a chance to kind of fuck that up. So
Yeah, it seems like, because I watch your replays, Scott, and it looks like the perfect freeze drop is to catch the Archer Queen with like a Inferno Tower or something else. Because if you get the Queen as well, that totally changes the way the attack's going to go up.
right, what I try to do, if I can do it, and you always can't, is I try to catch the clan castle troops and the Inferno Tower, and Expo all at once. And if there's a hero there, good. Because if I can stop those fucking... Because the last war, I believe it was the raid on number 2 that I 3-starred, it had a Max Dragon pop out and everything, and I froze that, and I just annihilated it. And that's how I was able to get in so quick. And I'm thinking about dropping a lightning and adding another freeze. I'm not so sure how good that'll work. It'll either be a game changer and make it really extremely better for me, or it'll just fuck me. So I guess we'll find out what I got to lose besides the war.
Did you say drop a lightning and go with 3 freeze?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what I've been toying with in my brain.
Huh.
Because I could, even if I just froze the clan castle, that gives me a chance for my troops to get a little bit closer because it's going after that without that shit attacking me. And with 25 plus my clan castle worth of wizards, that's one shot and all that shit's dead.
I think if you could be patient enough to wait for the clan castle troops to run all the way out and stop and actually target something.
That's what I'm talking about. Once
Yeah.
it gets right to where it's at me.
Yeah. Because if you try and just freeze them as they're coming out of the clan castle, they're going to be too far away.
Oh yeah, that's
How many seconds is
Clearly.
the freeze spell?
I forget where mine's at. I don't have mine maxed at that level right before max, so but it's nothing great. It's probably
Is it the
like-
same as jump though? Does it go like in seconds? Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but not like jump. If freeze was even like close to jump, it'd be amazing.
20-second freeze.
Because that
That'd
would
be
be
nice.
fucking kick ass. Let's see where mine is now.
This is level 4.
There should
and
be a
it's
3-minute
7
freeze.
seconds.
7 seconds.
And it goes to 8. That's max. Level 5. 8 seconds cost 8 million.
Which I can understand why
upgrade.
it's short. Because if it's a 20-second spell, you can do anything you fucking wanted to. It's
Yeah.
that would be the chloroform of the video game. Here, smell this. Why? I was just clearing my throat.
Dude.
It's not like I said roofies.
It's so wrong.
Yeah, right now you're the only one that we're learning from as a Town Hall 10 attacker, Scott. So
Yeah, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, we have a ton of Town Hall 9s.
The problem with me at a Town Hall 10 is I have 2 modes. I either have the most amazing attacks or the biggest fucking flops. So
Well, Herps and Sleeball are both Town Hall 10s.
Sleeball is out of nowhere. One, I can't believe he did it when I told him to. I was kind of joking around. As a Town Hall 9 doing go wee wee, he was fucking dominating against Town Hall 10s. He was just kicking ass. And I'm like, dude, if you rushed to Town Hall 10 just for the troops, you'd be able to take out anybody. And by the time his second raid came, he already had like fucking max Inferno Towers, max troops, maxed credit cards.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was out of nowhere. It's like boom, 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 boom. I requested troops, and max wizards popped into my clan castle, which is fucking huge to me because I'm struggling for clan castle troops because we don't have a lot of 10s. So I'm starting this reverse psychology shit where I'm like, man, Town Hall 10's good for you, just so I can have some shit. And it worked. But really, with Slee, he was ready to move up to the big leagues with his raid style, and he's been awesome ever since.
It's a LexCorp success story.
Yeah. Employee of the month.
yeah, between you top 3, I mean, you, Herps, and Sleeball, I mean, you guys are basically holding down the top 10 attacks on the war ladder. You 3 alone, because I mean, there's that weird middle where it's you 3 on top, and then, well, I got to give credit though, because Nate, he can hold his own, and King Barlow too, all the time.
Oh,
So-
when King Barlow jumps up to a 10, I think he's going to be just like Slee. Because you can just watch. I've been watching how his attacks just keep getting better and better and better. But that's the only way you can learn is you really got to watch those fucking replays and discuss it, trying to figure out what the hell's going wrong. Because that's the only reason I got decent at what I'm doing. Because when me and Rob were in a clan forever, we all sucked. So we were learning from everyone else that sucked.
Yeah.
So we got really good at sucking. We were this clan. And we got some friends and stuff that are in another clan right now that still do this. Our description would say something really fucking stupid like, must have level 5 archers. Must be crystal to join. Fuck that
No
shit.
cursing.
No cursing. No ATM. But
10
But,
commandments enforced.
but I went to this one clan. It was a pretty big clan, and for my clan castle, I just put max archers or some shit, and they're like busting on me. This is after I finally from where Rob was, and they're like, dude, why would you want all archers? And I'm like, oh, it's good defense. And so I finally learned that witches and wizards are the best defense in a clan castle, and which clearly is, because we hold off some pretty serious attacks just with clan castle troops.
Yeah.
But we learned nothing. I mean, we stayed in this constant haze of no progression. I mean, the only things we learned was, maybe we caught a YouTube video or something and tried it, but none of us were better than the other. We all started at the same time. We all sucked, the same amount. And so when I finally broke free and got to join some bigger clans and stuff, I learned a lot. And the cool thing about us coming together as this clan, who came together from other clans from the other podcast, the ClashClanPodcast.com family, where we all met each other, it brings in a different caliber of player. Because if you're listening to a fucking podcast about this game, you're probably taking it pretty serious. Because why on earth would you do it otherwise?
Right.
So that caliber of player stepped up everyone's game. So even Town Hall 7s might not be just a Town Hall 7. They might be a 10 somewhere else or whatnot. So it's just more experienced players or more skilled or honed skills players. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but I think you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's different levels to gameplay, dedication, casual, family clans, hardcore war clans, Twitch clans. I mean, it just keeps going and going to who can dedicate
Quest and
how
Leave
much time.
clans.
Hoppers. Yeah, there's something for everybody, huh? I almost burned out when I hit Town Hall 9. I kind of wondered if I should put the game down for a couple of weeks because things had changed so much that I wasn't sure what I was doing anymore. And I got an old friend that you guys know, R. Cooper Katie.
Yeah.
He agreed to come on a future show with me, but I really do want to talk about the way Barch works and versus Lunians, because I think what's really like messing me up in the game is just learning how to grow, or get more cups without kind of waving back and forth. Because that's what I do is I go up 200, then I lose 200, and then I go up 200, and it gets a little frustrating after a while because you're wasting elixir, you're wasting your time, and if you're boosting, then you're wasting money. So I'm like wondering what I got to do next.
That's what I was
'cause
wondering too.
That's costing you 40 in gems just to boost the barracks, and then another 10 for the spells.
No, it's like 70, I think, because it's
Well, you
unless
don't
I'm
boost
doing it
the dark
wrong.
barracks, though, do you?
I'm
If you're
doing
doing Lunian?
I boost everything. I boost the
Oh,
king.
you
I've
don't need to
found
boost
out
everything.
that if you just boost the barracks and your spell and leave dark barracks alone, you almost get the perfect fucking mix of Lunian every time, just by not boosting dark.
Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I have too many minions.
That's
Are
what I
you
do
are
with
you
my
are you
go
going
wee
crazy
or,
minion?
I'm sorry, my go wipe too. I just boost when I do boost, I'll boost the regular barracks and just let the dark barracks each do a golem. And if I have 2 golems queued up in my camp and then 2 more queued up in my barracks, I can continuously raid for a long time that way.
Right.
I've been doing it wrong.
Well,
I'm
if you guys
using,
notice in war, I come out with 2 attacks pretty quick because I'll have on my accounts, because having the 3 accounts, I'll build my troops, have them all ready, then I'll go back in and completely have them all set up to go again. So I'll have everything ready but spells.
that's what I do too.
So as soon as one raid's over, all the big shit drops. And that really helps out. So, I mean,
That's the
if
same
you're smart
strategy
enough
I
to
do.
build your shit before you go to bed, that we can start the second wave of it right after they're built, you can really speed it up.
That's the
'Cause
same
apparently
strategy I
24
do when
hours is super
I'm
hard to
pushing.
get a raid in.
Yeah, because we got some really good barge masters. I know I was talking in game chat with Watts, and he started showing me some of his replays. I don't know. I guess I'm not strategizing hard enough on. I think I'm taking it too casual when I'm farming. I'm just like, I'm not nexting enough, and I've been wondering about that too. It's like, should I be looking harder for a better base, or am I just getting lazy and I go 10 searches in, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just take this one, you know?
Oh yeah, dude, you gotta be picky.
Yeah, I
Especially,
skipped for like 15 minutes last night.
yeah. I've ran out of gold searching.
That used to be me all the time.
And I mean, you're pretty high, Rig. You're at 2,300, so I mean, it's gonna start getting difficult. As soon as you get to masters, it's like it's tough.
And that was
They
my
bring the
goal.
town
I
halls
thought
in.
getting to masters was going to be easy, and I'm just kind of going back and forth 2,300, 2,400. But it seems like as soon as I get close to 2,500, just everything falls apart.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm not
every
sniping.
every one of those I guess trophy destinations was hard the first time. I remember struggling for 1250. I remember struggling for crystal. I remember super struggling to get the master. And I've been struggling trying to get the champion forever.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, every time I'm about to get fed up and just drop, I come across like a Town Hall 9 and I look at their profile and they've already been to 3,200. And I'm like, damn it, I know it's possible. I don't know how the fuck they're doing it though. Because, I mean, when I'm searching, that's what I'm looking for is Town Hall 9s. Because I know I can 2-star them.
Right. At least get that 1-star. At the very least.
Yeah,
You're definitely not losing.
right.
I think
But
you
like
guys
we
were
talked
talking
about a
about
couple
like,
episodes ago, I fucking rage quit every time.
Was that
playing
right?
playing as a purist. I think it kind of messes you up to look on Twitter and other sources for when you're watching young kids, because you don't know if they're cheating. I know there's a lot of programs that can do that,
Yeah, that's true.
and so I try not to judge anymore. Like if I see some young kid that's out there and he's in champs and it's like, oh, I did this in 2 days, because then that gets in my head, and then I'm trying to expect more of myself, and then it never works out. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing any cheating. I don't have any any software that helps me with the game. It's just me playing and
And a banana on your
experimenting.
iPad.
I'm
Yeah,
fortunate. I'm fortunate in that I have a desk job and I can keep my iPad open all day. But even then, I'll get kicked off sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been kicked off once.
Yeah, I have.
Are you talking about the shift?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know
You
it
just
had a
not
name.
let it close out.
Yeah, like I said, I keep it open all day. It's plugged into
So
my
you,
computer.
you never let the screen shut off.
Right.
So that's how it happens.
Yeah.
I've always let that happen because I always switch between other games and shit.
Yeah, I don't ever. I
No,
haven't.
I've done some actual 6 hour gaming sessions. Those um those are pretty intense.
I've never
Uh,
played continuously for that long. Like I said, I keep it open, but I'm not really playing it. I'm just, you know, nursing it.
Just tapping it every time it gets a little dimmer.
Yeah.
Stay alive, little buddy.
It wasn't easy, I'll tell you that. I was in a I had a business trip a couple weeks ago, and I had a lot of time. I was in the hotel by myself, so there's nothing to do but just put the TV on and play some Clash. So I put in some long hours on the game a few weeks ago, and yeah, you get that little message, take a break,
Yeah. It's really annoying.
call
I
your
don't want to take a
family.
break.
I wonder why they do that.
Your
Just
kids are
just in
crying.
case they think you're a robot, just kind of doing that program farming the whole time.
Yeah, probably.
It'd be funny if you had some random messages, like or kind of knew
Brush your
you. So
teeth.
like, yeah, exactly. Put some
Be
clothes on
sure
you,
to drink
slob.
your Ovaltine.
Yeah, it's like call your wife. She misses you. Like, no.
Don't forget to tip the hooker.
Yeah, leave the money on the dresser. It's not a transaction. Whoops.
So, where are you guys finding loot?
Surprisingly, gold's got loot. All the gold leaks. Because those little was it Town Hall 8 or who got suckered with not using elixir on their walls?
Yeah, Town Hall 8.
Was that level 8 walls?
Yeah.
So you can't put elixir on level 8 walls. So those guys are filling up. Can't use
Yeah,
it.
there's quite a few guys in the clan with full blue balls just just overflowing on their map. What are you guys laughing at?
I'm finding a lot in silver actually, and on 2 of my accounts, been farming
Silver
down there.
too?
Yeah, I farmed yesterday on my smallest account. I farmed like 1 million gold and elixir, and just maybe 5 or 6 attacks. Like didn't take any time at all.
Yeah, I'm finding some pretty good loot in the 800 to 500 range with my baby account, but it's a lot of skips to find it. But when you do, it's 400, 500,000, and it's usually all reachable with my shitty ass little troops too. So I can fill up pretty fast out there. But the problem is, with the troops I have, I have to find that perfect base. So I have to skip and skip and skip to even make it viable to drop and even do anything. But I haven't farmed on my Town Hall 8 for months. And on my main account in Masters, I'm just trying to go for the cups. So I'm just letting the war bonus and the win bonus fund me, which I probably do need to farm a little bit more so I can have enough elixir to really start upgrading again.
Hey Scott, would you ever push to champs?
Would I?
Yeah.
I constantly try to, but I get to a point and I get mad.
Oh, sorry. I
But now that you
figured
said
just
it,
'cause
I
of the
feel
loot,
like such a punk that I gotta step on it, I guess.
Well, I mean, I was thinking just because of the loot. It seemed like
Oh, I'd love to have this gym
either
too.
you're
and the
Yeah.
and the achievement.
The achievement and the gems are awesome. The loot bonus is cool, but it's like it's hard to take advantage of because for one, you have to win on your attack. You have to find someone that you can win against. So it's really kind of a
Well, I
catch
imagine
22.
unless you just find some guy on his way down that you're going to have to go full on war style attack to win.
That's all I've been doing on my main account. That's the reason why I've been working on my go wipe so much. Is because this whole time I've been pushing. I'm not town hall sniping. I don't find them. I'm having to do full on attacks on every single one.
Same here.
So it's like it takes a long time to cook.
Yeah, maybe I should switch to that style. I'll just let my defense throw me back up to Master 1, then I'll start pushing for real. So, what do you have planned for your next solo show, Rig? Any special guests? Anything exciting you're doing?
I haven't really had a chance to talk about it yet, but I'm getting super excited. I've been buying new podcast equipment, and I got a new mixer the other day, and I need a few more components for it, but I've been working on that so that I can get some really good guests in. And we're gonna have a couple of things going on. We're gonna get Sir Herps from our clan. He's gonna come on.
Oh, sweet.
And yeah, he's looking for some gear so that he can he can do the Skype thing. And
Good thing
also,
we're already rated explicit.
Yeah.
yeah, I am. It's gonna be it's gonna be quite a show.
If
You're
you
can't
guys
miss.
think that we're already bad enough, when you see it say Sir Herp in the title, go ahead and just don't download it.
Yeah, gonna have him on. We're gonna talk about the game. He's gonna talk about Texas. He's gonna talk about a couple of things. And
Is that where he's from? Texas?
yeah, oh yeah, he's a hardcore Texas guy, redneck Republican.
I think he has assless chaps.
Shotgun probably in the pickup truck, the whole deal. So, but we got to have him on, and we're gonna have our Cooper Katie. So if you're listening, Coop, we're gonna have you on real soon.
I know for a fact
And
he has assless chaps. I'm kidding, Coop.
Yeah, he's always got great information, and I had him on a show that we had some problems and it never aired. So I'm looking forward to having Coop back on, and we'll have him up on the Clashcast. So look forward to that, and we'll have all his information up on that show, and yeah, and that's what we got going for right now immediately. So stay tuned, guys. And I hope everyone's enjoying the podcast. You know, we enjoy talking about the game. None of us are experts, but we still like to talk about it. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are learning the game with us. So looking forward to it.
Cool, man. So if you need more information from us, you can visit our website at theclashcast.com.
Where no information is posted.
Send us feedback or questions to info@theclashcast.com.
Which goes to the spam folder.
We are at ClashCastPod on Twitter
Whoopity-doo.
and Facebook at facebook.com/ClashCast.
Dick pics.
You can also leave us a voicemail at 623-377-9601.
Which is actually Papa John's.
All right, dudes. I'll talk to you next time.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, man.
Miss you already.
Bye forever.
Bye.
My castle